Hey guys, it's me, Rion, and I think it's time for me to come back. And I know it'll only be a short time, but there is a certain reason why I want to come back. Because of this. As we all know, I'm a Derby County fan. We've got my TikTok, my YouTube logo to be fair. I'm a Derby fan. I feel like, there's a guy I know called Lewis Everett, YouTuber, does Derby reviews to be fair. And I think I could do a better job. So, yeah, for the Derby review. I know it's been a long time since the season started, but yeah, I think I can do a few reviews. It won't be a long video, but yeah, let's start this review then. Of course, we all know I am most Derby County fan, and I've seen the season, and I think I have to say a few stuff. The first thing is, if we win this, people are saying that we will get promoted, we will get these playoffs. I don't believe it. And if we make the championship promotion, if we make these playoffs, it will be astounding, For a team that finished 19th to now having a chance to make the playoffs is absolutely crazy, I tell you. And I would be absolutely surprised if we make those playoffs, even the promotion. And of course, people might be asking me, oh, why am I not being happy about us making promotional playoffs? Well, I don't think we have the team to make it yet. I predicted the 14th at the start of this season for Derby, and I think I'll stick by my decision. I know these results. It's like this 3-1 Sheffield, 1-0 Norwich, 1-0 QPR, 1-0 West Brom. We're gonna try and keep getting those results, And the 3 wins in a row for the first time since possibly last season, and even the friendlies if you count them, really going to be helpful for us. But we have to keep this form going. We can't just carry on this form and then click one day and be like, oh, we've forgotten this form. Just like how we lost 1-0 to Luton last season. Just like how we lost Swansea last season. I tell you what, we're not going to make promotion. I mean, of course, I'll let the Derby fans believe what they want. Let them predict what they want. And I don't mind. But in my opinion, as a 14th is the best place so we can finish it right now. But also the fact that, we've made good signings. Max Johnston, even though he's gonna be out for 6 to 8 weeks. He's gonna be sad. One of the best right backs, but at least we've got Joe Ward who could replace him. And of course, Lewis Travis, Carter Morris scored 8 goals in the season. Sanderson, who's doing well in defence. And of course, we had some of those players who got injured at the start, like Adjumang, who's actually been really good assists. And also Owen Becker, who's going to be coming back maybe in the next 3 weeks, possibly a month. But I think Derby will be getting something good out this season. Especially with Eustace. If he doesn't play a 3-5 back, because when he plays a 5 back, I'll tell you what, he does not use it properly. He thinks we can defend with a 5 back when we can see 5 to Coventry. You're telling me that that's the best tactics he's got? He's matured play with 4-2-3-1. Stick with that, we would have won the first few games of the season. Stick with that, we would have kept the lead against Luton. But no, we lost 5-3 to Coventry, 3-1 to Luton. It's embarrassing. And the fact that we always have to rely on Carter Morris. I mean, yes, he's a good player, but he's like Erling Haaland for Man City this season. They keep relying on him, and when he doesn't do the work, when he's injured, when he's not playing, we might have a horrible day at the match. Because, of course, for us Derby fans, we've not seen Morris miss a match for Derby. But if he does get injured, we might have the same thing as Man City with Erling Haaland. But yeah, that's my point across. And of course, we are known for our defence. Matt Clark's been good this season, getting a goal as well against Charlton, clutching as always. Dion Sanderson, even though he started a little bit iffy, he still did the job. And yeah, That's fine. Sondre Langas, even though he came off an injury, he still does well. And even though he could have gone injured in the several games, I'm still trying to figure out what that was between his shorts. But yeah, we're fine for now. And our midfield, is getting better. David O's up and coming, even though he's leaving at the end of the season unless he just wants to sign him. Again, Bobby Clark, even though he's apparently leaving to Celtic for 3 million. He ain't getting the money for that. Crazy, but he's been a good player, Ebro Adams, and I'll say Luis Travis, but even though he's got 2 assists, it's fine, but sometimes he can be a little bit, make the wrong decision sometimes, you get me? And yeah, it's hard to say. And of course, like results like Oxford and Preston, we should really be converting our chances. Like, look at Adjumag, he takes a lot of shots, he does not convert most of them. Like, even the one against Sheffield United, I don't remember which minute it was, I think it was the second half. He took a really, really horrible shot. But you can see that, he's trying his best. Same with Ben Berriton, but I'll tell you what, Ben Berriton is not that player, I mean, yes, he scored that wonderful goal against Wrexham, but he ain't really going to do more. And of course, in our defence, we got one of the best goalkeepers in the Championship, Zetterstrom. But let's say if he gets injured, like he did in the last 4 games last season. Yes, of course, we had Carter Vickers, I think it's Carter Vickers, that's his name, where he absolutely had a stunning performance. And same with him against West Brom. We can do bits with our foundations. And if we keep building that foundation up, especially with our youth academy like Lennon Wilden, Luke Banks, we can do something with that. And of course, we have to sell the deadwood. So even though you guys might disagree with this, but Lars Jorgen Salverton, I kid you not, is deadwood for that team. Even though yes, Corey Lacatela has had one of the best performances during the friendlies, he's deadwood. And of course, you might not believe me on this, but it's my belief, my opinion, that those players are deadwood. So let's go on to the results. I start with 3-1 Stoke. I kid you not, Stoke, we should have won that. Even though yesterday won the lead, Morris scoring his first goal. I tell you what, we should have kept that lead. Our defence should have done something during that game, and we didn't. 5-3 against Coventry. Again, our defence was rubbish. He's playing a 5-back, and he's not doing bits with that. Yeah? You tell me, you play a 5-back, try and go full defensive, and you concede 5 goals. 1 from a mistake from a free kick, 1 from a pen, and then 3 in 9 minutes in the second half when we're winning 3-2. Crazy. Of course, we, as Derby fans, have to accept conceding a lot of goals. We just got promoted, to be fair, but we can't be embarrassing ourselves. And then you got other results, just that 1-1 against Bristol, our first point of the season. We, how do I word this? We could have easily lost that game. I can't believe it. That again, a 5-back formation, we concede a goal that Matt Clark moves away from the guy who scores. He's been put through, and now both our defenders can't even attack it. Like, what do you expect? Something to happen. And then we had a few more draws, a few more losses. We had that 1-0 win against West Brom, our first one of the season. But of course, we're always going to beat West Brom, because apparently West Brom has some curves, which I don't even think is true. But yeah, I'll say that. And of course, we had that other Carabao Cup game against Burnley, we lost 2-1. That's when Bobby Clark scored his first goal. And to be fair, it was a good goal. But again, if we're playing a 5-back or a defensive 4-back, we have to stop conceding the goals. But we concede them. Yeah. Early in that game, we conceded. I kid you not. I mean, yes, Forsyth is a legend, but he's too slow to play in a system like this. Even though Callum Alders is absolutely nothing, I think he thinks 1 goal is taken. 1 goal is just giving it to Began. Yes, we need him. We need Forsyth. We just hope that Owen Beck can come back really fast, and then he can replace Alder plays Forsyth and do bits on that left. And we've got Johnston on that right. And yes, he's injured because of a hamstring for 6 to 8 weeks. When he comes back, he'll do bits. And then we got the attack, that 2-2 draw against not West Brom, Ipswich. We could do bits with that attack. Yeah, Brewster's pace, Morris is the experience. We can do something with that. Yeah, and we should be converting our chances, but the fact that we may not be able to convert all of them is really annoying, And even if the ref is at fault, just like 3-2 against Norwich last season, that Ipswich game where he gave like 16 extra minutes of added time or whatever it was, until Ipswich scored their penalty. We have to accept that these referees are going to be rubbish. We have to accept that these referees are going to be absolutely woeful. Like in most of our games, we always get the rubbish refs, especially at Pride Park. Like the game against Preston, when that banger went into that off the post and in, we had a horrible ref. And most of the games are having horrible refs for us. That's why we sometimes lost or drew. But we got to accept that it's going to happen. But I think those days are over, those horrible days. We won 3 in a row. 1 against Norwich, 1 against UPR, 3-1 against Sheffield United, 3-1 being our best result of the season. I'm absolutely proud of that side, this team. That has finally clicked and has gelled together to get those 3 wins in a row. Also scoring a beauty against Norwich. Morris scoring the goal against QPR and a hat-trick, his first ever hat-trick in his career at Bramall Lane. And against a team that really should be doing better than they should be. It's absolutely crazy. And the fact that we're 17, 3 places below where I predicted, is absolutely wonderful. But again, promotion is not going to happen. It's just going to be a season where we just stay in the Championship. We're going to be a consistent team for about the next 3-4 years. But we could get promotion in the next 5. Who knows? We could even get promotion earlier and go to the Prem. Or even the playoffs, but who knows when it's going to happen. We have to wait for that day, and we will have to keep supporting our team to get to that place where we've been dreaming since 2009, I guess. Of course, we had the chance beforehand, like 2013, we had the playoff final. We lost to QPR 1-0. Villa, we lose 2-1 in the playoff, both of them in the playoff finals. Heck, the last time we even won a playoff final was 2007 against West Brom. I mean, then next season we got back and we only had 11 points. Overall, I think, Derby could make it to the playoffs. I don't think they're going to make a promotion. Oh, that'll be a stun. Like, absolutely shocked that if they make it. And I think 14th mid-table is absolutely wonderful for a team like Derby. Now, I'm going to try, after this, I'm going to try and make reviews for each match. But, yeah, I think that's it for today. You guys may be seeing a little bit more, and I know I've been busy these last few times, that's why I've ended it for a bit. And, yeah, if anyone wants to tag Lewis Everett on my TikTok or my YouTube, I don't think I want to even work. You can do it if you want. And I think that's it for today. Hope you guys had a great video. It may not be the best quality, but who really cares? And yeah, make sure you guys like and subscribe for more Derby reviews, which I think I'll do from now on. And I'll see you guys next time.